Hi guys, welcome to the roundup for Data Week in March. Well, we've got a little bit more life happening. March on the whole is normally not too bad of a month, so there was a few trades there to start off with, and something to work with, which is a pleasant change. So we'll have a quick look at that. A quick look at a couple of charts with the codes that I run, or part of the codes that I run in the EA. And just at the end of it, a quick shot of the EA where we are this week. All right, without further ado, let's come through and see what we got into. All right, let's come through and have a look. Pound AUD, first cab off the ring. Here we've got behind one large bar, we're not interested. Second one here, DeMarcus too high, in the sweet spot here of the ADX. We're on that trade like a rat up a drain pipe. Get to here, short where it's along where it should be short. Then we get the short here, comes in, down, and of course that's late Thursday night. You get up Friday morning here. That might be real late, yeah, late. And Friday morning, that's as far as it's gone. Closed out, not interested, walk away. Just not worth messing around with. Okay, pound yen. Bit of a rundown here in a turn. So we're looking here, it's broken above that bar there. And we've just missed out on the DeMarca, but we're perfectly in the slot with the ADX. So we're going to take that trade and say thank you for coming. Once we get past there, we get this one here, which is in no man's land, and then all this in here just falls in behind that and does not give you any hope. Once you get 1, 2 and sideways, you leave it until you see something a lot more interesting. So we get to here at the end of this. We're getting to the end of the week, Friday, so this again is Thursday. If it's been flat, we normally get a move coming into Thursday, but really you're asking for trouble, so it's there. And when you look down here, you're still out of the loop. Even with the ADX, you just don't quite get a shot at it, so it's just not worth chasing. Aussie dollar, US dollar, not too much in this here. Nothing here behind one large bar there. Once we get past that, we're out of whack. We get this one here and this one here. We just get in with the ADX here. Put that back on there again. Come down here. There. And we're right on the outside extremity of it, so it's worth a shot. Take it. And we go down, and there you have it there. This one here, as I said, you're behind that one large bar, and it never got down to the levels here to take it. So that's another shot there. Euro yen. Let's see what we've got here. So we're sort of a bit of a there, down, looking for up, but we're getting a bit far up there. But let's have a look and see what we've got there. Nothing. Too far out of the loop there. Now we come down here, we get to old mate here. And here's a classic case of what happens when you don't follow the rules. You've seen the rundown, it's down at this level here, and you look at that there, and it's been up to the pink here, so it starts the sequence again. It never actually got down to our safe level. So those levels are put on there for a reason. This signal line must breach our safe level. So you're looking at this here thinking, oh geez, it's got to go up, it's got to go up. And if you take that trade, you're asking for all sorts of problems, and you can see what happened. There it is. Comes right back up to there. You would have eventually got it out over here, but it's far better to not even be in the damn thing. So you must follow the rules. This game takes no prisoners. If you don't follow the rules, that's what happens. it's that sort of makes you understand how precision like what I'm doing actually is. That those guidelines are there for a reason. Anyway, once you get past there, we're stuck in behind that one there. Then we get this one comes up a bit higher here. And again, Thursday thing. So what do we got here? We get to there, and this time we actually get a look in with the ADX. When I put that on there, and that there, the ADX crosses and touches that up in the sweet spot area. And immediately, as soon as it's right, there it goes in one bar down to the target. Righto. Let's have a look at, I don't know, what do we want to have a look at? Doesn't really matter. Canadian yen. Last week. Here, this is flat in behind here, so that's not doing anything. So that's flat there. This is flat here. You don't want to touch that while it's in there. We want to see it going from side to side. Same thing down here. Not interested in any of that. So we've got a short that's white there. Okay, and this is because this is so lethargic here, why this has failed. So you've had a shot at that. It's right by there. You know, you've got to have a go at that one. There's no good reason why. There's nothing there that says don't do it. We're above that level there. We've had a roll down here, up there. And immediately, here's the problem. Here's the problem. The first 3 bars cannot close outside of the formation. As soon as that happens, you know you've got trouble on your hands. What happens to the ones that go to target? What do? They break straight away. Yeah, up to target, look. Yeah, they don't sit down here and can't break out there for there. So, you know, depending how tight you want to play the game, and I play the game pretty tight, that there, I've entered the trade, but I tell you what, she's pretty much gone by the time it gets to there because it's told me, there ain't no life in this town whatsoever. And away it goes. Okay, let's have a look. AJ. We're on the right week here. No, forward and back. And refresh that. Our weekend lines are now. Okay, what's going on? Properties, period separators, come on. Scale fix. Okay, so that's our weekend of the 26th of February. That's, yep. Alright, so all we got short setups there, so let's see what we've got here. We're coming down. Well, we want to be looking for a green going back up at that rate. So we get to here, there's no green, and we get up to here, and we just can't get high enough again. We never get high, didn't get high enough to trigger our safe trade, and because we never got high enough, there's what it does, it fails. But we're sitting in the sidelines, we never took the trade. We get to here, breaks through, and DeMark is over and done with. We have a look down here on the ADX, and we're in a prime little sweet spot for that. And we've got an extension thrown up here, which gives us 50% on our trade target, right in the ball game. So you've got to take that when you got that's perfect there, and that's one of the easiest trades you'll do. Again, so here's is the hard part with this one. If we look at this here, 1, 2, 3, again, so that's the reverse of the other. At that point there, you'd really be starting to wonder, have I done it right or have I done it wrong? So what's the difference between this one and the other one? You're in the sweet spot of the ADX. That's the major difference. The other one was, what we're looking at, I can't remember, was it the Canadian yen? Yeah, the Canadian yen. The Canadian yen here, what was happening? We were running out of volatility. This is the volatility was drying up. Boom. Whereas volatility with the ADX was increasing. So on the demarker like that, you've got to be very careful. But if you get a situation with the ADX, it puts a whole different slant on the picture. And also, see the ADX, as you realise, the ADX is you already established a trend. The demarker are turn trades. The ADX are trend trades, so you've got to give it a little tolerance. Simple as that. That's the difference. I hope that's explained clearly enough for you guys. Okay, let's just quickly have a look at a couple of these charts with the codes that I'm running, or they're very similar to it in the EA. So I've just got these on a demo chart, so I'm not interfering with my live chart. So what do we got here? We got the pound AUD for last week. Trade there takes off. Stop out there. We got a trade there, whether you take 2 trades in the series or whatever. These are 2.2 section targets compared to 1.8 just in this. So this is sort of the code. I've developed this more for manual trading down there, and then we come through to this week and we've got a nice takeoff here. Also the band that I use here, that's a band for one of the codes in the EA. These trades are right in the guts of it there. I'm not interested in them. That tells you they're in no man's land. Same with that one, no man's land, so they get ruled out immediately. We want these ones here that are halfway above and going. They're the prime ones here. The first 1, 2, 3 past the turn. That's what we want. Pound yen, I don't know what we got in here for last week. It'll be fairly flat, so again, in the guts of that, there it is here. 1, 2, we got this one to target, that one there. Still live, closed it out on session rollover next morning. Here, possibly taking one there again. Either close out, bring the stop down, whatever you want to do. We're not interested in that there with that sequence starting in there. We're definitely interested in this one here. We've got a win there. Friday, that's in there. We take the next one, which is there. And it must have got very close to the target. And there, as I say, I'm not all that interested in Friday. And this week, here we got here, one here, there. That one got stopped out. This one's still live. Let's have a look at the AJ on that. Okay, so this is, I'll make that bigger. Quickly, just running through this, because most of you, I think there's only a couple of you guys will be using these codes now. Here, starts the week off as nice as you like. You just, how much easier do you want trading to be? Miss that one and do those there. And nothing there. Gold, this is excite you here. Look at this here. So gold, I've opened up the time because the majority of trades of gold are late in the night. So if you want to trade gold, you really need to do it with an EA. But this is what it's produced just in the last couple of days. Quite blistering. Before that, not too much to pick with there. Small targets. Pretty much gold. If you're going to trade gold, either trade it on Friday or Tuesday only. Monday, Tuesday, Friday is the move up there, and so forth. Here's Tuesday moves again. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Quickly, one more thing. These are the codes running in the EA. Just where we are this week here. Pound yen 10 minute. That's what trades the EA has taken. That's live on that one. I've got only one on this chart, and I've got another. The rest of this account's on the BPS there, and euro yen. One trade this week. couple there last week. US dollar yen, nothing at present. Couple there last week. Canadian yen. Oh, hang on, I'm doing that wrong. I haven't got the Canadian yen's not on the EA. Let's see what we've got here. Sorry, that. We want the pound Aussie. Is one that we got on the EA. Couple of nice trades here. This one here about to take its target out. US dollar yen we don't want to know about. We've had a look at that there. And pound yen here. 30-minute doing some trades up there on small targets. So that's firing along quite nicely this week. Put back up there where it should be, and the euro yen. So that's 1, 2. They're the 5 codes I'm running as a batch just at present. Working on something with gold to add into there, and a couple of other things as well. All right, guys, that's a pretty comprehensive roundup of everything that I've got on the go at present. My head just about explodes keeping up with all this at times, but anyway, there we are, and that's what we're up to. All right, guys, if I can help you in any way, by all means, you know how to find me. Take care, safe trading, and we'll catch you next week.